We've been so busy with so much work. The samples are coming back. They're starting to show some really good numbers. This could be the next big thing. All right, welcome back, everyone. The team has been so busy, diligently doing all of their work. I want to take a minute and just update on everything that's been going on. Last episode, we talked about the channel sampling that was being done and getting to see the guys in the field. We put out our press release yesterday that talked about all of those details, and so just wanted to run through them and make sure everybody was on the same page. To start off, the magnetic product that we got back from the service provider has been incredible. It's been great for allowing us to determine, exactly what's going on undercover, which was the whole idea behind it. You saw that there was magnetite attached to the massive sulfides that's really being picked up in that magnetic survey. And so it's allowed us to trace the mafic volcanic and the intrusive contact along the entire outside perimeter of the intrusion. Now, the reason why that is so exciting is that it's showing that the previous operators may have missed that contact. They had been drilling entirely to the east of the Winnie shaft. And what we're seeing is that to the west and to the northwest, that's wide open still. And so that gives us a lot of opportunity to chase this down in a different way. The other thing that really came into focus with this magnetic survey was this big low that was in the center of the intrusion. Now, this low has not been shown previous to this point in time. All the regional magnetics that had flown this previously wiped that whole low out. And so it just looked like a large magnetic high. And so for us, this is a really exciting time because if that is a reduced zone, it's changing this story entirely. And so it creates this opportunity for us to explore this in a slightly different way. The other big piece that we talked about is obviously that grab sample right from the shaft. It's confirming that high-grade copper, zinc, as well as the gold and silver kicker. That one came back at 5.7% copper, 5.3% zinc, 1.6 grams per ton gold, 28.2 grams per ton silver, and a 1.65 gram per ton tellurium kicker. On the west side, at the contact of the mafic volcanics, there's a grab sample that ran 1,235 grams per ton bismuth, 1.56 grams per ton tellurium, 10.3 grams per ton moly, 0.13% copper, 12.75 grams per ton silver, and 0.03 grams per ton gold. Now, the reason why that's so exciting is that means that this intrusion very well could have brought in mineralizing fluids and opens up the opportunity that could come along with that. So we did channel sampling across the altered intrusive. Over the course of that entire outcrop, they had a series of parallel quartz veins. And so that was the first site of our channel sampling. If those quartz veins run, it's that same thing in that this could be a large gold copper system with a really big footprint. And that just solidifies our thesis because we're looking at that entire intrusion that it can be a mineralized body. And so changing the whole picture of what we're working with here, which is, to me, it's a very exciting time. We also channel sampled to the north of that, and that was at the mini Winnie site. So that was a cleared outcrop. And so we got some with quartz veining, some without, as well as some of the sulfides from that area. We also got just off of that area into the mafic volcanics. And then finally at the Winnie shaft, we did a large channel sample across both the mineralization and on the shoulders of either side. We still haven't gotten those assays back for those channel samples. We're waiting diligently for them, and we will be sure to do an update as soon as we get them back. But overall, that kind of covers what the press release, everything that we had in there. The other thing that's been going on is we got our permit. So really exciting, brand new permit on this ground. Covering the entire area. So we caught everything that we asked for, and it was approved with no questions. And then the other thing that we've been working on is the Ontario Junior Exploration Program funding from the Ontario government. We completed that application. So that was done on July 4th. And we'll wait to hear if we qualify for that $215,000, which we'll be putting towards this drilling, which will be coming up. So over the next 2 weeks, we're expecting to refine our drill program even further. We have to wait to get those samples back from the channel sampling because that could potentially change how we're approaching this program. We have the existing mineralization that we know of that we need to get confirmation of at depth. We also want to skirt that contact because we believe that this intrusion has brought in the majority of this mineralization. So we're just determining those things, and those channel samples are going to really dictate exactly where we're going to be going. Mike's in the field today with a couple of different drill contractors to determine access, as well as figuring out, the best way and the best approach to drill these things out. So that's where we're standing right now. Just a quick update for you so that everybody's on the same page and is just as excited as I am about this treasure hunt. We'll talk to you next week.